Hey y'all, what's going on? We're back. Once again, we are back. Oh, I should have brought my phone out here so you could tag people. Go ahead and tag some folks. We are back with another cooking segment, cooking with His Majesty and His Majesty. Of course, you know who I am. I am His Majesty King McRae, and this is my husband, King Joseph. He's tagging people at this time, so he's really not paying any attention. And even if he wasn't tagging people, he ain't paying y'all no attention because he always looking in the camera at himself. But anyway, we hope that you enjoyed breakfast this morning, and we hope that some of you guys went after the live we did this morning. We hope that you went and made breakfast this morning and went and got you some bacon and fried you some bacon and made you some eggs and some other little things to go with it.
Hey Leslie. Hey LaShawn.
Say hey to everybody, Joseph.
Hey everybody. I just hate the way I look. But I went and brought my hair today.
Oh, I can't stand the way I look either.
So it's going to be done.
Oh, I look a hot
And then
mess.
when I get all of this together, when y'all see me, when we go live Saturday morning, I might go live after he do my hair just so I could fling it.
Yeah.
And one dread probably fly out when I fling it.
He said he want to be like Willow Smith. But anyway, yeah, we both going through the roughage right now. Oh, and by the way, guys, let me tell you, as you know, guys, I have been trying to find something to deal with this. My skin looks so horrible. You know, I don't know what it is. I've always had a problem with acne on my here. Especially in my T-zone. I told you guys my skin can be very oily here in my T-zone. And what happens is when I wear my glasses, I get these little bumps. And as you can see, I have these little scars. And if you look closely, you know, I have these little bumps and stuff on my face. So I have decided to, I've been really wanting to do something about it. And wanting for my skin to look a whole lot better than what it looks. So, and just try to see if I can find something to fix this acne that I have all the time. So I am going to try Proactive.
You here for the shit, LaShawn?
I'm going to try the Proactive and see how that work out. Okay, and I'm going to give y'all a review once I've done the Proactive to let you guys know how I'm doing with it, and hopefully you'll see better results than what I hear now.
I know where you get, I'm here for the shit, because I be there for the shit too. But with us, it's lies from the book of lies.
Yeah, lies. From the book of lies. Yes.
Use
Child, I done tried all that, child. I done tried charcoal. I done tried soap.
Black soap.
I done tried black soap. I'm gonna try all this stuff, and it has really done absolutely nothing. And funny is the funny thing is I didn't start growing like a beard until I was like 40 years old. Before that, my skin was like nice and smooth, and yeah, my skin was like nice and smooth. And my mother, she sold Mary Kay, so I used to use Mary Kay a lot. And I stopped using it, but you know, I didn't start growing this beard and stuff like this until I was about 40 years old, and then I started to really have the skin problems with the bumps and so on, and I just was never able to, you know, have nice clear skin. As it would clear up, I would have these breakouts again. So that's why I'm going to try the Proactive and see how it is. People rave so much about Proactive and says how it works for them. I'm going to see if it works for me. So I will be bringing that to you. In the meantime, Joseph, I just want to remind you guys, Joseph is working on a series. He's going to do a series on dialysis that, you know, some of you people might be interested in. Those of you that are on dialysis, or you know someone that is on dialysis, and they're considering trying the home dialysis. Joseph is going to do a review on what it's like to do the home dialysis. It is my opinion, and I'm not on dialysis, but it's my opinion that it's a really great thing because he has just raved about it ever since we started the training on it.
And I'm gonna go live, and I'm gonna let y'all see me hook myself up, the whole shebang, everything I have to do.
Yeah.
In order to do that.
We couldn't do it we couldn't show you guys too much in the training on how he, does the
Y'all
dialysis.
just got to see me do my old man dance.
Yeah, y'all just got to see him do his old man dance. We couldn't show you too much because of the HIPAA laws. The doctors don't allow you to video in their offices and stuff like that. So we weren't able to bring you what we wanted to bring you when it came to dialysis. But now he's doing it at home. You will be able to see it. So with that being said, we are going to get started. We are making tonight.
Yeah, because you have to stay on topic.
Let me tell you, we are making something tonight that y'all are just y'all ain't ready for. Y'all are not ready for it. I'm going to make my famous potato skins. And Joseph is going to make fried ribs. Yes, I said it. He making fried ribs. And I'm telling you, when I tell you that when he makes fried ribs, oh my God, they are so good. You would think, some people think that when you fry ribs, it's going to be hard. The meat is going to be hard and tough. No. It's nice and tender and juicy. I mean,
and crispy.
And Joseph knows how to season food really, really good.
Hey, Von Ever.
So he's gonna make.
I ain't seen you in a while.
Who is that?
Von Ever.
Oh, hey, Von Ever. But yeah, Joseph's gonna make the fried ribs. I'm gonna make the potato skins, and I'm gonna go step by step and show you everything that you need to make these potato skins. I'm gonna show you how to do them, so you can do them at home. You can do them later. You don't have to do them now. But let's get started. Okay, so for the potato skins, what you're going to need is you're going to need your potatoes, of course. Now, I suggest that these are just regular russet potatoes.
No, those are gold.
These are gold potatoes. But you can use any kind of potato that you want. If you like red potatoes, whatever kinds you like, use.
You better hurry up, your potatoes turning brown.
No, they're not. They'll be all right. Those will be all right. So, what you're gonna need is your potatoes, and I suggest that you get the biggest ones out of the bag, and you're gonna cut them in half like this. This is how you're gonna cut them in half. Okay. Now, I'm making a smaller amount than what I usually do. I usually do like 20, but I'm only doing like 10 tonight. But you're gonna need some cheddar cheese. You're going to need some onions, your scallions, okay? And you're going to also need what we had an abundance amount of today, bacon. This is the most important thing when it comes to your potato skins. Now, if you guys tuned in for breakfast this morning, you'll see that I made a whole bunch of bacon this morning. So this is just the leftover bacon from this morning. And as you can see, it's still crispy. It's not soft or anything like that. Now, with that being said, we're going to start. So what I do is, okay, I have 5 potatoes. I took 5 potatoes and I cut them in half. I have them on my tray, on my baking sheet, and I'm going to put those in the oven. Then I cut up 4 potatoes, smaller potatoes. Now I'm going to take these and I'm going to put these in boiling water, and I'm going to let these cook. So let me just turn the camera. I'm going to turn the camera this way so y'all don't be without somebody. So I'm going to take these potatoes and I'm going to put them in this hot water over here. Oh, yes, this water is hot, it's hot, hot, hot.
You better not splash me.
Well, then move out the way, Joseph. Okay, so these are the potatoes that I put in the hot water, and we're gonna let those cook. We're gonna let those boil until they get soft, nice and soft. You gotta let those get nice and soft. Okay, and so while those are cooking, I'm gonna let Joseph take over from here because he's gonna show you how to do the ribs, because I just can't do anything until my potatoes are cooked. So I'm gonna take my other potatoes, which I put on a baking sheet like this, and I'm going to put these in the oven. Okay, these are going in the oven to cook.
All right, so like with the bacon, I always season my flour. Even when I fry chicken, No matter what I fry, I season the flour. So
I gotta watch him. He gives you high blood pressure with that seasoning he be putting on there.
I season my flour. I have my little ribs right here. I have short ribs, but you can buy a rack of ribs and do the same thing to them. Just regular ribs, nothing too much. Regular old ribs. But if you buy a rack of ribs, the first thing you want to do is cut them. You want to cut them into strips because you don't want to fry the whole. You can fry the whole rack, but you're going to need a real big pot or pan to put them in. So it's easier to cut them down and fry them as individual pieces. Next, what you're going to do, and I'm sorry I walked away. Now, I know you're going to think I'm crazy when I say this. You're going to coat your ribs in mustard. Thank me afterwards. You do it with chicken, especially fish.
Oh, yes.
Coat it with mustard. Thank me later. And LaShawn, I know if you're watching, I just gave you another tip.
Yes, he is not lying with the mustard. I'm telling you, when you coat your meat with mustard, when you're getting ready to fry it, oh my God, it is so good. It comes off. It is so good.
So when I say coat, I just mean, yes, I coat all my meat. Right, LaShawn, so you already know. So just put it in like that, and then I turn on the water because my hand is about to get messed up. And just toss it around so that the mustard gets on everything. You want to coat it good so that the mustard gets on all the meat. This is the quickest way to do it. You know one thing that annoys my nerves? When someone calls us, like if Tremel is live, you can kind of see that he's live. So why are you calling? When I'm live, if you see I'm live, why are you calling? I'm not going to interrupt my live to talk to you. But anyhow, when you're finished, it should be very that. And I'm just cleaning off my hand right now because I'm coated with mustard. And I don't need to be coated with mustard. The meat needs to be coated with mustard. So while Tremel was talking to y'all, I was heating up my grease. And it probably still needs to heat up a little bit more because I like my grease real, real hot when I put my chicken and stuff in it so that it starts frying right away. Because people do stupid stuff. Right, Mickey Jones. I agree. People do real stupid stuff. I don't know about mustard being better than hot sauce. Because see, after I put the mustard and it's cooked, I still put some hot sauce.
You can still do hot sauce, Bo. You can do both, actually.
It's good. But all you're going to do is once you do that, now you're ready to cook it and put it in the flour. I'm just trying to buy some time for my grease to get a little bit hotter. So how was y'all day? No, I'm not doing our new format like I did this morning. Because y'all just proved the point that me and Tremel already knew. Mustard seems to make it tastier and quick. Right, LaShawn, that's what I found out too. Mustard give it a better flavor and it makes it nice and crispy. And the mustard, like, I don't know, it's the tanginess, I guess, of the mustard and the spices in the mustard that gives it that extra little kick when you eat it, especially on fish. Oh my God, fish is the best. Fish is the best when it's fried with mustard like that. Had a blessed day. I know I gotta try this fried ribs. Yes, the fried ribs are good. So even though the grease, I'm gonna move it on. If the grease ain't hot, I'll just turn up the fire a little bit so it'll get hotter. But as y'all see, rib and flour. Like I said, my flour is already seasoned. I'm not white, so my food has a lot of seasoning on it. And I don't season with raisins. My potato salad is history all over the place when I make it. And it doesn't have a raisin in it. Because you know how they do. Raisins is their secret ingredient for everything. I never tried mustard on fish. Oh, LaShawn, mustard on fish is banging.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Yeah, my grease wasn't hot enough. So that one little rib going to sit there for a minute until it start really bubbling. You're right about the mustard on fish, Joe. T-Bone never. If you had it, you know. I am kind of crazy. I know. I know I am. But I like. It's a good crazy. It's a good crazy. All right. So that rib is starting to pick up some little kick. So I'm gonna do. I just did a little bit of ribs tonight because it's just me and Tramel eating. So it ain't no need to cook like 2 packs like I started to. So I'm only making 1 pack. And I'm getting the flour all on it and what have you. Because like I said, I like my stuff seasoned. And I will get the only attitude if you give me food that ain't seasoned. Like I get an attitude. Like I will not eat it and get mad. Because food should be seasoned. Or if you're not going to season it, at least give me some salt and pepper to do it myself. Because I don't eat bland food.
You know, that's what the pastor said today at service. I feel so, shout out to my church again. I feel so bad we missed church today. Unfortunately, we couldn't go to church today. But the pastor was talking in his sermon. He was preaching about putting some season on life. You got to put the seasoning on it. It ain't right unless you put the seasoning on it. Okay? He says you got to add some lorry. Sometimes you got to add some lorry to your life. Sometimes you got to add some ketchup. Sometimes you got to add some mustard. You know what he said? A condiment is nothing. Absolutely nothing. It can't stand alone. You got to put the seasoning on your food, and you got to put the seasoning in your life. Add some spice to your life. Try something different. Dare to be different.
And raisins is not a condiment.
No, it's not.
Nor
you know
is it
what?
seasoning.
I could never understand that when the girls be talking about, oh, I made a macaroni salad. Oh, and then you look, you take the macaroni salad. It got apples in it. It got raisins in it. It got all different kinds of fruit. Well, is this a fruit?
Or they make potato salad, and when you see it, it really be a vegetable salad.
Yes. Is this a macaroni salad? It's a fruit salad. What is it?
Now I can't lie. I did have potato salad that somebody made one day. And they put green apples in it. It was the bomb. Because the sweetness of their potato salad with the apple and the salt, it was really good. I've made it before, and people liked it, but that's not how I make it.
Listen, there's some things that black people can make, and there's some things that white people can make.
No, a black person made it with
good.
the apple.
No, don't do
They
that.
did.
Don't do that, y'all. I'm telling you.
Because if a white person, I wouldn't even eat it.
Everybody can't achieve that. Everybody can't achieve that. Some people can put apples in their potato salad and it tastes good. Don't do that. That's like some people can put olives in their macaroni salad and it tastes the bomb. But somebody can put olives in their macaroni salad and it tastes like, Don't do that. Don't do that. Follow my instructions to the T. Don't be adding nothing extra to my tater skins recipe. Okay? But yeah, don't do that. Don't be putting fruit in the potato salad and the macaroni salad and stuff.
No craisins in potato salad. No craisins in potato salad.
Now, if you want craisins in your salad, don't bring it to my house. You
now craisins in a lettuce and tomato salad is wonderful.
Yeah, that's different. Bring your own craisins. Don't put it in the potato salad that you bring to my house. Bring your own little personal thing of craisins, and you can put some in yours. And I might try it, but don't put it in. Don't do that. Don't be putting peanuts and cashews and pecans
and string
and
beans.
stuff and string beans and stuff in the salad. Don't do that. Don't do that, because you're gonna be real. You're gonna be real in your feelings when I give you your dish back and ain't nobody touched it. That's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen. Don't do that, y'all. I say be creative, but don't stretch it. Like my niece say, you be stretching it. Don't be stretching it. Don't do that. It's not cute. Oh, we're a little crooked here. We making you hungry again. You just ate dinner.
All right, so my ribs is frying up.
Carlos, I'm not speaking to you anyway because you're the one that agreed with the. Yeah, I'm not speaking to you. Don't say nothing. Don't. A paint and sip. I got a paint and sip for y'all. A paint. How about a paint and punch?
Ain't nothing wrong with a little new paint and sip. There are some people that want to paint penis. There's nothing wrong with that.
You said something, Carlos?
You should see what Carlos sends to my inbox daily.
That's different. Hey, Shalene. What's going on, Shalene?
You're going to have to go back and watch the whole me putting the ribs
I
in
done
the
told
fryer.
y'all about being late. Now you done missed the whole. Now you done missed you done missed it. Now you have to go. But that's a good thing. Go back and watch. And guys, thank you so much for going back and watching. Please encourage your friends, even if they don't see us live. Encourage them to watch it later. Have a watch party. Invite us to the watch party. Have a watch party. We need your support. Even if you don't, and I'm not talking about monetary support. Listen, the Cash App thing, we leave that alone. We need your support. We want your support. We want you to go to the McRae Kingz page and like and follow us on the McRae Kingz page. Please leave your questions, leave your comments, anything.
And if you're having an event and you want to have a red carpet, we do that as well.
Yes.
Our business number is on our page.
Yes.
So you could definitely hit us up and let us know.
And also
that you want us to do it. And Brian, you brought your air fryer today? Now that I see something frying.
And guys, we do more than just this online with you guys. We're also wedding officiators. I also make clothing. We do all different types of merchandising. We do motivational speaking. So we have our hands in just about anything creative. Of course, you guys know I do hair. I don't mess with the makeup. I don't mess with that stuff. But, you know, I do hair. And if you need any advice or any tips on, you know, different things, or you need to know where to go to get your hair done, brothers, if you need to know someplace to get your face done, whatever, I got it for you. Just let me know. Just let us know.
And what I need y'all to do is to make Wednesday's show interesting, because if we don't get questions, there's no reason for us to do a show.
Send in your questions.
So you got to send in some questions no matter what. There's really like one question I really hope nobody asks us, because I really don't want to talk about it, but if you ask, we're going to talk about it. He doesn't even know what I don't want to talk about. But send us questions. You can inbox us personally or go on the McRae Kingz page. See something, look.
What's that?
Something bit me.
Oh.
You can go on the McRae Kingz page and do it there in the inbox, or you can inbox Tramel or inbox me personally. Like I said, when we do those questions, we never say who sent the question to us, so your anonymity will be very that. But yeah, Wednesday's show won't be a show if y'all don't send us questions, as long as they are appropriate questions. Because we used to get inappropriate questions, and those we don't answer.
No, I ain't answering no stupid questions. Don't be sending no stupid questions to my inbox, because you'll get read, huh? Oh, you'll get read. You'll get read for filth. You'll get read for filth, and you might get punched in the face. Yeah, you might get beat in the face. Don't be asking no stupid questions. I done told y'all, don't ask no stupid questions. Don't let me have to. Y'all don't want Joseph to go in the closet. But yeah, our day was great. We spent the day just relaxing. The doctor told me to stay on my feet, so I couldn't do anything but just, you know, just lounge around, and we relaxed today. Had took a little disco nap. We had to do bedside service, so we watched. Our church is online, so we watched online the pastor preach. By the way, Pastor, that was a great sermon you preached today.
So I'm about to do the first turn. So they've been cooking on the first side that I put them in. I'm about to do the first turn on the ribs, because I do about 2 to 3 turns depending on how fast and how they cook.
Enjoyed the service today. I felt so bad because I wanted to be there. Oh my God, service was so good. Wednesday show is at 8 p.m., right, Joseph?
Yep.
Wednesday show is at 8 p.m. We did it a little early. We usually do it, we used to do it late at night, like around 10 o'clock, but we decided to do it early so that, you know, those of you that, you know, go to have jobs and you have to go to work the next morning, we don't want to keep you up so late. So Wednesday's show is at 8 p.m. Monday's show is at 8 p.m. as well. We're doing an after show on Monday nights at 9:15 p.m.
And that's because we know the majority of y'all watch Madison, so it would be dumb for us to come on at 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
And then the rest of you watch Kelly, so it would be dumb of us to come on at 9 o'clock.
Yes, and we ain't interrupting T.S. Madison because we watch her too. Shout out to T.S. Madison, I'm trying to give you another
We go back
call.
and forth between, well, I watch Kelly. We both watch Kelly first. And then when Madison comes on, we switch to Madison. So now, y'all can watch us first, switch over to Kelly at 9, and then switch over to Madison at 10. So your night is full.
You ain't got no excuse. You ain't got no excuse not to watch. You ain't got no excuse not to watch. Don't get beat in the face. Don't make me have to come to your house. Watch the McRae Kingz on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. If you can't catch us on Mondays or Wednesdays, Saturday you ain't got no excuse.
Saturday morning, 9 a.m.
Coffee with the Kings. Yes, Coffee with the Kings. And now
So
we'll
have
be
your
doing
coffee or
breakfast. And this week, when we do breakfast, we're going to show you how to do home fried potatoes. I got a special twist on it. I do a special twist on home fried potatoes.
What if I want my waffles and peanut butter?
Yes, we're going to do waffles.
Yes, waffles and peanut butter. Yes. It's amazing. Trust me, I haven't steered y'all wrong yet. Waffles and peanut butter is the bomb with syrup.
I haven't tried it yet. I'm a little leery
You're
of it.
scared to try it.
I haven't tried it because I'm scared I'm not going to like it.
Anybody who has saw me do it and was like, ew, what are you doing? Why are you coating that with peanut butter and then putting syrup? And then they do it. They never eat a waffle without peanut butter.
It smells good. It does. It smells good. It really smells really good. And I'm telling you,
Hey,
he put
Joshua.
a whole lot of peanut butter on it. It smells good, though. I think I'm going to try. Maybe I'll try it this weekend.
You should try it this
Yeah, I think I'll try it this weekend. I'll try the waffles with peanut
Well,
butter.
Saturday morning, do you really want to cook when we having a party at 2 o'clock? And have
Oh, yeah, that's right. We might not be able to, guys, because
So we
Joseph's-
might, well, oh no, I'm
We
not
can
giving
do it.
y'all. I'm not
We'll do-
giving y'all my potato salad recipe, so that's not gonna happen. And he already did a live doing the baked ziti. Maybe he'll do another live doing the baked ziti, but you're not getting my potato salad recipe. Now
It's
you can see
potato.
it when it's over, and I'll show you everybody eating it.
Let me tell
but
you
I don't
something.
give my potato salad recipe
He
away
got the ladies in the
because
church
I have people fighting over my potato
fighting
salad.
over his potato salad. We got one lady, the church mother. Shout out to our church mother. She has commissioned Joseph to bring her a her own personal container of potato salad. When I tell you my husband can make some potato salad, baby, you don't ever want it. You don't ever want his potato salad. His potato salad is amazing.
Tuna macaroni salad too.
Yes, I'm trying to get him to give y'all the recipe. Y'all know how Joseph is. Joseph is different from me. I like to share.
And for those of you that saw the other live where he made the baked ziti and they was talking about my peach cobbler, guess who got some?
Child, I almost went to a diabetic coma. I swear to God. His peach cobbler is on fleek. Is that how the kids say it?
Mm-hmm.
It's on fleek. His peach cobbler is on fleek. I was half asleep because I was full as a tick from
Not
eating.
full as a tick.
I was full as a tick because he came home from dialysis. He made fried chicken and collard green. No, what you ate? Fried chicken, string beans, and Spanish rice. I was full as a tick, so I had to go to sleep. I took me a little disco nap, and I woke up and I smelled this aroma coming from downstairs, and I was like, "Well, what is that smell?" He had done made a whole peach cobbler. And he was laying on the bed eating a peach cobbler, and he had the vanilla ice cream with it, child. I said, I want to go downstairs so bad and get me some. I said, but I just don't have the strength to go downstairs. And so he, my husband, who is always so good to me, he was so gracious enough to give me his peach cobbler. And I ate it. Child, I ate it and went right on back to sleep. It was so good. Oh, my God. That peach cobbler was the bomb. Oh, I loved it so much. But anyway, guys, I got to get back. My potatoes are done. So let me just show y'all what I'm getting ready to do with these potatoes that I put in the water. Okay, so I done turned my potatoes off. Remember the potatoes that I cut up?
It.
I cut up the potatoes and I put them in the and boiled them. Here they are right here. I'm gonna drain these. So I'm draining the potatoes. Okay. So now I've drained the potatoes. They're nice and soft. Okay. So what you're gonna need for this next step is you're gonna need your potato masher. Yes, the good old fashioned, ain't nothing like it, potato masher. So I got my mashed potato, my potato masher. And I'm gonna need a little bit, pass me a half and half. You're gonna need a little half and half. And we're gonna season these potatoes for our potato skins. And I'm going to use for seasoning.
Is completely iced.
Is it? Oh, okay. I'm going to use my adobo, and I'm going to use a little bit of Lowry seasoned salt, like I did this morning for my breakfast. These are my favorite go-tos when all else fails. And so I'm going to season the potatoes that I just drained out of the boiling hot water. I'm going to season them.
Second turn on the ribs.
Okay, so I'm seasoning my potatoes with some Lowry seasoned salt. Very lightly, not a lot. Because of my diabetes, I'm really not supposed to have these, but you know, I do it in moderation. So I've seasoned my potatoes, and so I am going to take a little bit of half and half, and I'm going to put it in these potatoes.
I don't want to get dirty.
Just take a little bit, like maybe 1/4 of a cup.
So just so y'all know what your ribs should look like, this is what your ribs should start to look like while it's frying.
So I'm just going to take the potato masher. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not moving the camera around tonight. I don't have.
It's on the stand.
It's on our tripod. I'm not moving the camera around, so I'm going to show you guys. I'm just going to mash these up. I've added a little bit of half and half. You can add some heavy cream if you want to it. You mash these up like you mash your potatoes. And I like to keep the skin on my potatoes. I don't know about y'all, but you know, they say the skin is the best part of the potato. It's the healthiest part. But I like to keep the skin on my potatoes. So I'm just mashing these potatoes up.
I'm going to go on my phone so I can see the comments.
Okay. I'm just mashing these potatoes up. I'm mashing them up right in the pot. Oh, I better stop doing that. Remember Uncle Fred? It was like, what is that sound? What is that noise? And I didn't put that much cream in these because you don't want them to be like soft. You just want to have them. They're gonna have this consistency. Okay. For your potato skins. So I'm done mashing those up. I gotta check on my potatoes that are in the oven. They should be just about done.
LaShawn, maybe.
I'm going to show y'all a quick way to make these potatoes because they're taking a long time.
Well, hello, Mr. Turner. They really do.
Hmm?
gotta tell them what you're doing, babe.
Wait, I am. Okay.
Digging out the middle of the potato.
So what you're gonna do is once your potatoes are out of the oven, you're gonna get this little thing. This little tool is one of the best tools that you can have in your kitchen. You're gonna scoop out the potatoes that are inside of the potato. Okay. So that's what I'm doing now. Woo, these things are hot. So I'm just scooping out the potato that's that I just took out the oven.
Oh, wait a minute. I was asked to pick up a rib.
So as I'm doing that, guys, any questions? Anybody got any questions so far?
So the only thing with the ribs is you want to fry them a little longer. They won't dry out at all. They're going to look like they're getting hard and dry, but they're not going to dry out. You want to fry them longer and harder because you know ribs are tough. So the longer you fry them, the more tender and juicy they're going to get. You don't want to over fry them, but just fry them longer than you normally would chicken or fish. And Shalene, I got you. Just give me 1 second. I'm doing the third turn on the ribs. Like I said, I do 2 to 3 turns on the ribs because that's what it takes for them to get right. Shalene, I'm coming.
Okay. So let me show y'all what my potato looks like. You're going to take this, and that's why I like this tool. You just take it and you scoop all the potato out of here.
Hold on, baby.
Just like this.
Let me do something real quick. I don't want to burn you with grease.
Oh, I'm going to come over
somebody
here.
asked. See? They're almost done. They're almost done, and it looks like a piece of chicken. I mean, it's shaped like a rib because it's a rib, but it's frying like a piece of chicken.
I don't know why I filled that pot with water. I don't know why I filled that pot with water.
That's what I was going to put my ribs in.
Oh, you can use it.
No, go ahead. I'm gonna get.
No, I don't need it. I don't need it. Guys, I'm just scooping the potatoes out.
Just a little bit more and them ribs is done.
Yes, I'm just scooping the potatoes out right now. And like I said, just make sure that you scoop it out, you know, all the way because you're going to have to fill these back up. Now, I don't know how they make up. Well, I've had potato skins from like TGI Fridays and stuff like that, and they're pretty good. But I have to say mine are a whole lot better than that. So I'm just scooping these potatoes, the potato out of here. And we're going to move on to the next step. Also, while you're waiting, what you can do is you can get your, what you're going to put on top of your potatoes in there. Now, a lot of people, some people prefer to put different things on their potato skins. Some prefer bacon. I mean, you can use, if you want to, use that other substitute. I don't like substitutes. Y'all know that. You can use turkey bacon if you want to.
Sure wants to know why you boiled some and now you bake some.
I'm getting ready to tell you that, Sean. Don't be trying to move forward. Don't be trying to move ahead of me. I'm getting ready to tell you why. There's a reason why I made the potatoes that I did in addition to the ones that I put in the oven. And you'll see that in a minute. You'll see it in a minute, Sean. Is that what Sean who said that?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. You'll see it in a minute. Hold on to your hot sauce. These potatoes are hot. They really are. So, guys, Please go on to YouTube and like and subscribe. Hit the subscribe button and hit the notification button too, so that when we put new videos on YouTube, you'll be notified of them. We just started our YouTube channel not too long ago. We haven't really posted anything on there. We've just been like posting sporadically some videos on there. We actually are in the midst of posting our wedding day on there very soon, and we will send you a notification here on Facebook when we do that. A lot of people don't know that our wedding video that we got married live on Facebook on June 30th of last year, and it wasn't a public live. It was a private one. You had to be invited in order to see us get married. So we want to share that with you. We're going to share that with you on our new YouTube page. Our new YouTube page is the McRae Kingz, and that's the McRae Kingz with a Z. Of course, you guys know that we spell McRae Kingz with a Z. If you didn't know by now, you should know that we spell it with the Z. But we will be posting our wedding video very soon on the YouTube page.
So when I fry it, the only thing I can't stand up when I fry is fish, of course, because fish will break apart. So here are your fried ribs. They're fried to perfection.
Oh my God, they are going to be so good.
They're nice and crunchy. They're nice and soft when you bite into them, and juicy. They're not dry. And I just stand, like when I do chicken or when I do ribs, I stand them upright so all the grease can go into the paper. Because I know when you lay it down, one side tends to be crispy and the other side tends to get soft. But if you stand it up, if you try to stand it up in, like, I always use a round bowl or something that I could stand it up on the sides of. Because once it drains and you move it to someplace else, you got crispy chicken. So, or crispy ribs. The ribs are done. So all we're waiting for is the potato skins now. Because my part of dinner is done. Don't that look delish? Yummy!
And guys, I know this ain't healthy food, but this ain't. I know this ain't considered healthy food.
It's not healthy, but it's quick food. And
right.
Sometimes we just need something quick.
And we don't eat this food every day.
Because I ain't feel like sitting down making mac and cheese and collard greens. I didn't feel like doing Sunday dinner. Because there is a live with me and Tramel eating Sunday dinner because we cooked our asses off that day. We had collard greens, mac and cheese, biscuits, potato salad. We had a whole big Sunday dinner on one live, and we sat there and ate it, and y'all was loving it, watching us eating it. But today we wanted something quick, so here go your fried ribs. A lot of y'all didn't think that that could be accomplished, but as you see for yourself, these are ribs that should have been baked in the oven with barbecue, but they're good and fried, and trust me, they taste
And you can add
delicious.
barbecue sauce to them, actually.
When it cools down, I'll bite into one so you can see what it gives. But right now, they're still too hot, and I ain't burning my mouth for y'all. For real, for real. I love y'all, but I don't love y'all to burn my mouth.
I'm telling you, the ribs are good. They are so good, I'm telling you. As y'all can see, I'm still scooping these
Digging
potatoes.
out potato skins.
Yeah, I got one more after this. And then I'll move on to the next step, and I'll show you the reason why I made the other potatoes in addition to baking the potatoes that I had. So, Joseph, talk to the people, please.
I'm answering their questions from right here.
Oh, okay, because I'm really not paying no attention to the camera. I'm sorry, guys. It's not that I'm ignoring you or anything like that. Thank you, Monica. It's not that I'm not ignoring, that I'm ignoring you guys. I'm just doing this prep to make these potatoes. So, I'm on my last potato.
Tell Shalene they pork, and I'll FedEx her husband some.
Yes, these are some pork. These are pork ribs. They're pork ribs, Shalene. But of course, you can use beef ribs. I don't know. I've never had. Joseph has never made.
I don't do substitutes.
Fried
So
beef ribs or anything.
I don't do turkey bacon. I don't do turkey instead of ground beef. I use real ingredients, And there's nothing wrong with it if you have to or you choose to. I just choose to use the real ingredients for what I want. That's just me. And you have to talk, you're being critiqued.
Yes, okay. So now I have scooped out all of the potatoes from the, excuse me, Papa, I just want to put these. Now, after you scoop out, now all your potatoes should look like this. This is what your potatoes should look like. Let me just hold this down. This is what your potatoes should look like. I scooped all the potatoes out of the inside. I'm going to take my potatoes and put them back in the oven. Okay? I'm going to take them and put them back in the oven. And I'm going to take these potatoes that I have left, and I'm going to place them in a small pan. Oh. Like this.
Y'all, I'm here. I'm just trying to answer y'all questions.
And I'm going to add a little bit of water to them because I'm adding a little bit of water to them because they're not quite done yet.
Hey, Rahima.
So
actually, Monica, you can fry beef ribs because your cousin actually fries steak.
Okay, well, I'm not using this pot. So I'm just going to add a little seasoning to these potatoes and I'm going to cook these up.
Okay, I think I answered all y'all questions. So I'll come back into the camera because I was trying to answer y'all questions because I didn't want to be rude. Yeah, Monica, you can fry beef ribs. It just will take a little longer. The pork ribs take normally longer than chicken or fish to fry because it is a rib and ribs are tough and I'm not boiling them down. Beef ribs will just take a little bit longer, but as long as you keep it under medium heat, they won't really burn. If you keep them under medium heat and you just got to keep flipping. I don't do beef ribs, but I know it can be done because I've had it. But it's the same process. I would take it. Let me see if these ribs are warm and I'll show y'all. Yes, it's good.
Oh God, they look so good, don't they?
So yes, this one is good. I could eat it. I wish I had a microphone so I could give y'all some ashmear. I just like saying that word, ashmear.
They are so good. Hey. Joseph be laughing at my dance, y'all.
Y'all gonna make me do my old man dance that I did when I was getting dialysis.
Oh God, that was a hoot holler.
But see, what a lot of people didn't pay attention to, they saw that I had a line clipped to my shirt. But they didn't realize that the line was coming from under my shirt. So I couldn't really move because the catheter is in my stomach. So if I moved too much, I was going to move the catheter around, which would not have been good. So that's why I was doing like little slow moves and little old man dancing. You said stop teasing, y'all, Mickey. I think I could taste that rib through this damn block. They are good. Look, it's cooked. You see it? It cooks up and it's nice and tender. I don't know if y'all can hear the crunch, but it's nice and crunchy. I'm gonna put one through. See, this is when we should have Jetsons TV where I could just put one through the monitor for you so you can have one. But they really good. And I'm just teasing y'all right now, eating the rest of it. That's why him a fried turkey wings good too. Thank you, Steven. And it come right off the bone. They actually cook faster and get more tender when you fry them than if you bake them. Come on, Carlos. Yes, that's true. Once you eat fried turkey, you don't want to ever eat baked turkey again. Unless it's my mother-in-law's baked turkey wings. Because, baby, my mother-in-law can bake a turkey wing that'll make you slap your mama. Jersey City, Mickey. And by Micheline. I'll make you one. Well, yeah, we always cooking, Miguel. I mean, Carlos. We do mac and cheese. One day I'll do my mac and cheese. When I do my mac and cheese, if I know the Sean is going to be watching and she's going to be sitting there going, are you serious? Do you put that in mac and cheese? You can't be serious. But I do, and it tastes amazing. Nope, I don't boil the ribs, Lynn. I just fry them straight up. Because the grease makes them tender. So you don't have to fry them. You don't have to boil them. I got your mouth watering, Monica. But I'm just doing it to show y'all how tender the meat is and how you can just get it off the bone.
He teasing y'all.
Without having to really work a rib. Like when it's baked or grilled. And as you see, my bone is clean. Because it's nice and tender when you fry it. He over here doing something with these potatoes. Right, LaShawn, the meat ain't tough at all. The meat, when the rib is fried, the meat ain't tough at all. Like I said, you don't have to turn it. I'd say 3, depending on how big they are, I would say turn it at least, let it cook at least 10 minutes on each side. But do it, like, turn it 4 times, 10 minutes on each side every time you turn it. And again, it depends on how big the ribs are. Like you said, you got a slab. So once you start cutting the slab, if you cut them in twos, definitely, if it ends up being a slice like this, you saw how quick I cooked it. So if you cut them into pieces like this, you saw how quick I cooked these. But if you cut them into twos, just let them stay a little bit longer. Or however thick you cut it, allow for the thickness of how you cut it. Because you said you had a slab. So when I have a slab, I just either cut them into twos or I'll cut them into ones. However, it's easier. When the knife goes through, whatever I got is what I got. And don't forget, put your mustard on it because it's going to give it a good seasoning flavor. And then dip it in your seasoned flour, fry it, and that's what you have. And the mustard, I want to say, acts like a tenderizer as well to the meat. So the longer you let it sit in the mustard, the juicier the ribs are going to be and the more tender they're going to be as well. So I need those ribs in my life. Bonever, you want some ribs? I'm cutting it into ones just like you did. Yeah, well, the ones I brought were already cut up. I tend to buy them because in the store, it's always buy one, get one free. So that's what we do. But sometimes when the ribs are on sale, the whole slab is buy one, get one free. I'll get the slab, cut them, and then fry them. Like I said, sometimes I cut them in twos. But Emil is picky with his food, meaning today he'll be hungry. Tomorrow he wants a spoonful of food like this. So I tend to do it in
How
one.
do you think I keep this figure?
Well, as you see, I eat 2s and 3s and 4s. I don't have that problem.
Body, but that's okay because I love my man big. Yes, I do. I love my man big.
So, yeah, it just depends on. It just really depends on how thick they are and how you do them. Yes, Raheem, you know when you fry anything, you gotta put mustard on it. Fish, especially fish. Oh my God, it makes fish taste so good and juicy and crunchy. Fish is the best when it's put in mustard and then fried. Hey, Mama. Say hello to Mama.
Is that Mother?
Mother Jordan.
Hey, Mother Jordan. Mother Jordan, you were sharp today in church. I saw you with your blonde going on. Mother Jordan. Mother Jordan, they don't want you. If you ain't, listen, if you go to church and your church mother ain't sharp, let me tell you something. I need to send my church mother to your church. Mother Jordan be sharp. Y'all hear me? Our church mother be sharp. Okay? She's sharp. Mother Jordan, you look so pretty today in church, as you always do. Yes, you do, Mother. You look so good. You look so good. Everybody looks so good. You know, the thing I love about First Sundays is everybody is dressed in white because it's First Sunday. So the pastor had his white robe on. All the deacons in our church, they had their white robes on. Everybody just looks so nice and white on First Sundays. And it's just, my church is just a phenomenal place to go anyway, period. And speaking of my church, if you're ever in the New York, New Jersey tri-state area, please come on down to what's our address? Unity Fellowship, Unity Fellowship Church of Newark, and it's at 23 Branford Place in Newark, New Jersey. Come down anytime. I'm telling you, you will have a good time. Coming to my church is like going to the club, okay? It's like going to the club. Because let me tell you something. You're going to get you a nice full meal of Jesus when you get there. My pastor is going to feed you. He's going to feed you. He's going to feed you the word. He's going to feed you the word of life. He's just going to make you feel full for the whole week. That sermon that he preaches is going to take you through the whole week. Every time you feel like you're going through something or somebody trying to take you out your element, you're going to think about something that the pastor said. And it's going to go right over your head, just like this. I'm telling you, Unity Fellowship, Church of Newark, 23, Branford Place, Newark, New Jersey. Come on down. Come on, y'all. Come join us any week. McRae Kingz, we be dead front and center. Unfortunately, we couldn't make it to church today because, as you guys know, I had surgery this week. I had foot surgery. I was going to get up and go to church today, but against my, my doctor's orders were to stay off my feet because I had surgery on my foot. And unfortunately, I overdid it yesterday, and I had experienced a little bleeding from the surgery that I had. So my doctor told me to stay off my feet. I'm really, really taking it light. I've really taken it light today. But I will be in service on next Sunday. Oh, yes, I will. Oh, yes, I will, because I'm staying off this foot all week so that I don't miss. See, my pastor, what he does is he announces his series of work that he's going to preach about for the whole entire month. And so you'll know what he's feeding you for the whole entire month. Huh?
Lynn, what her question is.
Lynn, what is your question? But yeah, my pastor feeds you for the whole week. And
Mother,
you know what?
I love you too. She said she loves us.
Thank you, Mother. I love you too. And let me just say this about my church. A lot of people have this misunderstanding about my church. My church is not a gay church. It's not a gay church. I just happen to have a pastor that is gay. And that's it. Our church is all affirming. We welcome anybody and everybody. Listen, I don't recommend it. But if you came up in my church with a pair of Daisy Dukes on and a tank top, we're going to accept you and we're not going to judge you. We're going to love on you. We're going to hug on you. We're going to tell you to praise God. We're going to tell you that God is good and God loves you. We ain't going to tell you that you need to repent. That's what God wants us to do. He wants us to love one
on
another.
our live earlier.
Yeah, that's what God wants us to do. He don't want us to judge one another. He wants us to love on one another and not judge. That person that walks into that church that may have a drug problem, that may have an alcohol problem, that may be going through a trial or tribulations, you don't know what they may be going through. And most of all, you don't know if one day you may be going through the same thing that they're going through. Always remember that. You can be going through the same thing that somebody else is going through. And when you go through that, you will want somebody to have empathy for you. So with that being said again, Unity Fellowship, Church of Newark, 23 Branford Place. Come join us. Come and join us. I'm getting ready to get these potatoes together.
I just said, then asked, is Terrence your brother?
Terrence McRae?
How you gonna sit there and preach, turn your back and don't say nothing else?
I said Terrence McRae. Is she talking about Terrence McRae?
I don't know.
If you're talking about Terrence McRae, Lynn, no, Terrence is not my brother. Terrence is my first cousin. His mother and my father are sister and brother. His mother is my father's older sister.
Well, there you have it.
So guys, what I'm doing is, remember the potatoes that I scooped out of the potatoes? I'm adding those to the rest of my potatoes right now. I had to cook them down a little bit. So as I'm doing that, my next step is going to be to mash these up. Excuse me, Papa.
I should be on the phone so I can show y'all everything that's going on right now.
Why did I know that was going to happen? Ow!
But I'm not on the phone, so I can't show y'all everything that's going on.
Okay, so I gotta mash up these potatoes. And as I'm mashing up these potatoes, what I'm doing is I've taken my other potatoes out of the oven. And they look like this. So what I'm doing is I'm taking these and putting them in a pan, skin side up, so that I just want to make sure they're nice and cooked. So I'm just doing a little, you know, because I like for my potatoes on the inside to be nice and soft. So I'm just mashing these potatoes up. Anybody else asking any questions? Okay, I got my potatoes all nice and mashed up, y'all. So, once you do that, now you gotta put your potatoes together, okay? This is how we gonna do this. Okay, so like I said, I'm just making sure that my potatoes are cooked. Just making sure my potatoes are nice and cooked. Okay. Now, this is where all the good stuff comes in. You got to put your potatoes together. Now, what I did was I cut up me some of these scallions. I cut them up and I put them in a nice container. And here's my bacon. I've crumbled up my bacon. You want to crumble up your bacon. Now, you can crumble it whatever size you like. I like big pieces of bacon on my potatoes. So, I crumbled up my bacon. And now I'm going to put these potato skins together. I know it's taking a long time, but unfortunately, I didn't do any prep work before I came on, so everything was done as we were speaking. So, you're going to take, for those of you who wondered why I made the extra potatoes on the stove, you're going to take your mashed potatoes and you're going to put them in here like this. You're going to pile it up. Pile it up to your liking. It's going to look like this. This is what it's going to look like. Okay, you're going to put that back on your baking sheet. I like my potatoes nice and stuffed and piled up high. So, that's what I'm doing. I'm putting my potatoes in my potatoes. Yes, it's easier with an ice cream scoop, but I ain't feel like going in there and looking for the ice cream scoop or whatever. You can use a spoon if you want, but that's what your potato is supposed to look like. And you ain't got to be all nice and neat and stuff like that. They look good, don't they, Joseph?
Of course they always look good. They taste good too.
Okay. Almost done, guys.
He's almost done.
Almost done. Now you might have some potatoes left over. You might have some potatoes left over. If you do, you can save them for, you know, the next day. Take them for lunch or whatever. Because I'm telling you, ain't gonna be no potato skins left after you get finished eating these. And I'm gonna show y'all what it looks like in the pan, on the pan once I stuff these. And I'm piling them up high. I like my potatoes nice and stuffed.
Lord Jesus Christ. I just looked at the potatoes and they are stuffed.
There you go.
Hey, Derek.
Now, your potato skins that you get at TGI Fridays or these other restaurants that you go to, they ain't gonna look like this. I'm telling you, they ain't gonna look like this. This is the southern version of potato skins. Okay. So now, I got everything. I got my potatoes in there. And see, I still got a little bit left. So I got my potatoes in there. So now, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my bacon and put it on top of my potatoes. Now, now your onions, a lot of people put them on when they're in the, you know, before they put them in the oven, because these are going back in the oven. I'm just going to put, I like a lot of bacon on my potatoes, so I'm just putting a whole lot of bacon on these potatoes, just like this. Don't worry about being nice and neat and stuff like that. You can clean up afterwards. I'm going to show y'all what this looks like. Please bear with me for just a moment.
I'm trying to answer y'all question. Yes, a nice glass of wine or some Baileys. Cause I've been sitting here the whole time looking at this Baileys bottle going, I should just pour me a glass of Baileys. And I think I might just do that. Cause I need some Baileys in my life. I'm trying to keep up, LaShawn, for y'all. I'm trying to answer y'all questions. Because I know he's not, well, you know, his eyesight is not all that good. and he ain't up on the screen like that, I know he coming to get me. But
Joseph,
yeah,
don't make me beat you in the thing.
I'm trying to keep up with y'all questions and answer y'all questions. I see I'm about to have to start washing some dishes. Because if I don't, there'll just be a pile of dishes in this thing. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to wash these dishes and then I'm going to get my glass of Bailey's. Just a little glass. Just a little glass.
Just a splash. Just a splash.
Just a little splash.
Now also don't forget you put your cheese on top too.
He'll show you what it all looks like. It's better when I use the phone to do this because then I can keep y'all abreast of what's going on and y'all can see. Y'all can kind of see what they looking like over there. Y'all can kind of see what they looking like right there. And then after they cook, you got sour cream to put on top too. But I'm here with y'all, keeping y'all company while Mr. Man makes his potato skins. Because I'm just that type of person to make y'all laugh and keep y'all company. Hey, Uncle Mo.
Hey, Uncle Mo.
Boy, never go ain't right. What I do, what I say. What I do, what I say. Tell me now. Tell me. See, I really want to ask y'all a question, but I'm not. But I really want to ask y'all for my own intent and purposes. I really, really do. But I'm not going to do that because I feel if I do, I'm starting trouble.
Okay, guys, here goes. This is what your potato skins are going to look like. Now, you're going to take these and you're going to sit them in the oven so you can let the cheese melt. And once the cheese melts, oh my God, you are ready. Get your movie, get your favorite TV show, because you are going to eat hearty. One of these make a meal. One of these make a meal. But I'm going to put these in the oven so I can let the cheese melt. Well, I got to put some more cheese on that one. Oh my Lord.
But you know when they come out, I'm putting more cheese. Because I am the cheese freak.
I just got cheese all over the world.
Because you give me some cheese, you give me some cheese and wine, and I would sit there like a little white woman and eat some cheese and some wine and all that good stuff like that. Sweet potatoes. Ugh, who eats sweet potatoes? Yuck. I don't eat grits and I don't eat sweet potatoes. I think y'all gonna take my black card. And I just started eating collard greens like a couple of years ago. Y'all gonna take my black card, I know.
Bad boys in the oven.
Y'all really gonna take my black card when y'all find out I can't stand sweet potato pie. Now, I've been told I can cook the hell out of a sweet potato pie, but I won't eat it to taste it to see if how it's good. I don't do sweet potato nothing. I don't want no sweet potato pie. I don't want no yams. I don't want
He ain't
no
black, y'all. He ain't black. I swear to God, sometimes I think my husband's a white boy stuck in a black man's body. Who don't like sweet potatoes? And you black.
Don't even put them on my plate because if the juice
Sweet
touch my
potatoes
food,
come from the motherland.
Throwing it in the garbage.
Sweet potatoes come from the motherland. Actually, just a little fact for you. The sweet potatoes that we know as sweet potatoes are really not sweet potatoes in the motherland. In the motherland, sweet potatoes are white and not the color that they are here in the U.S. They just don't tell you that.
Oh, I had some white ones. Now the white ones I like. My Jamaican friend gave me some white ones. I can do the white ones, but them orange things, I can't fuck with them. Y'all, I'm washing dishes, so I can't even read y'all comments right now. I want to, but I can't.
Give me your phone, I'll read them.
Hold on, my hands is wet. Take it out of my pocket.
Okay, guys, I'm going to read y'all comments and see what y'all got to say. Yes, y'all see my little legs. I'm styling in profile. This is housewear. Yes, you see the stomach. You see the stomach is all flat. The stomach is all flat. Y'all like the body. Y'all see the guns. Bam. Look at the guns. Look at those guns. Look at them.
What they look at?
Look at the guns. Papa, look at the guns. Bam.
Yeah.
Bam. Give me some hearts if you like the guns. Y'all like the guns?
Yeah.
$51. Look at the stomach. Look. It's on flat. It's on flat. Yes, it is. It's on flat. Yes. So, let's see what you guys got to say tonight. Thank you, LaShawn. Tammy, don't be jealous of my boogie. Don't be jealous, Tammy. Tammy was my Tammy and me, you know we go way back. Tammy. Tammy was on the Marsh Years. We actually grew up together. Tammy was on the Marsh Years. She was a color guard. And we used to walk home. Remember we used to walk home from school together? Me, you, Truman, and Michelle. We all used to walk home from school together. I remember. God rest his soul. I miss my best friend Truman. I miss him so much. I wish I could just pick up the phone and call him. I miss Truman so much. Oh my God. Truman was like my childhood. It wasn't even my childhood friend. Him and I were high school buddies. We were like inseparable. We were like best friends. And unfortunately, Truman was killed back in 2000 by someone that he befriended. And it was a horrible, it was a tragic murder. You know, the only thing that I take away, I hate the fact that people from our hometown have been fed this story about the way in which he died and the reason why he was killed. He wasn't killed because he was sleeping with some guy, and the guy thought he was going to tell his girlfriend. That wasn't the story. He was robbed. He was robbed. He befriended a young lady where he had just moved to upstate New York. He had befriended a young lady, and her boyfriend robbed him. So that story that y'all were told in Patterson, or you Patterson people that are up here, that story that y'all were told was a lie. And that's the only thing that I hate about him passing, is that people thought just because he was gay, it was kind of like people in Patterson, where I come from, felt like he deserved it. And he didn't. Nobody deserves to be killed. Nobody deserves to be killed. We were just talking about this. T.S. Madison was talking about how we as LGBT community, we never get any empathy in our community, nor do we get any empathy from the rest of the world, the known world, when something happens to one of us. Just this week, a trans woman was killed in the park. She was brutally murdered in her city, and there was just no empathy. Everybody was trying to figure out, well, why she got killed, and she was with a man, and so on and so forth. That doesn't make any difference. Nobody deserves to lose their lives. That happens in our community a lot. As much as, like I said, we've made great strides in the LGBT community as far as coming out and gay marriage and being respected as gay people, but we still have such a long way to go when it comes to us interacting with the heterosexual world that has all these different stigmas about us, and they have all these different feelings about who we are and how we should live our lives and how we're all going to hell. It's just sad. It's sad that we can't live together in harmony, all of us. No matter who you are, what you are, we can't live in harmony and love one another and just be loved. It's sad. It really is. It's really sad. But shout out. Shout out to the LGBT community.
Well, I can tell you what the problem is. I can tell y'all what the problem is. You know what the problem is? The problem is if these cisgendered men and women stop viewing us as gay and trans first and view us as black first, just like them, there wouldn't be a problem. But see, what they want to do is they want us to stand on the front line with them and scream, I'm black and I'm proud. But when something happened to one of us, we're not black no more.
Kim says she loved my slippers. Thank you, Kim.
We're
Happy
just
birthday.
gay. Oh, that was that little gay boy down the block. Not that was that black man down the block. Oh, that was that little gay boy down the block. And he probably did something to deserve what happened to him. Because that's how black people react to certain things. Not all. Not all. I'm not going to sit here and say all. But a large majority of them do that.
Why can't we just be...
And that's all I have to say about that.
Why do we have to be labeled? Do we call y'all heteros? Why do we have to be labeled?
No, they don't like when we call them cisgendered.
Yeah, why do we have to be labeled? Why do we have to label one another? Why do we have to do that? Oh, he's gay. Oh, he's a heterosexual. Y'all don't like... I mean, that don't even sound right coming out of my mouth. You know, saying heterosexual or homosexual. It doesn't sound right. I hate when people refer to me as that. I'm just Tremel McRae. That's it. Just like Mary J. Blige. I'm just Mary. I'm just Mary. I'm just Mary.
But I had to point out to some people.
But
I said, when a straight man walk into a room, do you sit there and go, ooh, is he straight? Ooh, I think he's straight. Girl, I think he's straight. No.
Or listen,
but the minute a gay man walk in the room, girl, he gay. I think he gay.
Yup, he a queen.
I think you should go ask him. I think he one of them queens. Why does it matter? If he is gay, he damn sure don't. He damn sure don't want you. So you figuring out if he's gay or not is wasting your time and energy. Because there's nothing you have that he wants. Maybe your husband or your brother or a good, cute looking cousin. But he don't want you,
well,
girl.
I don't want your husband.
Stop worrying about it.
I don't want your husband. I don't want your husband. I don't want you. Now, there's some queens out there that do stuff like that. I don't want your husband. I don't want your man.
No, I'm just saying the ones that's trying to figure it out.
I don't want no straight. I don't want no heterosexual man. I don't want no straight man.
Hey, Margie.
No, I don't want that. I don't want that. That brings too many issues and too many problems emotionally. I don't want that. And simply because I just don't. That's just not my attraction. I'm not attracted to people that are not attracted to me. That's it.
Right, LaShawn, and I agree. Soon as something happens to a transgender, it was like, oh, she probably didn't tell him and he found out. Did you know, when I found this out, I gagged. Whether you're trans or gay, if a heterosexual man decides to cause you any kind of harm, whether you're a man or transgendered, or whether you're a trans man, a trans woman, a gay man, a gay woman, if a heterosexual person attacks you and they said you came onto them, do you know they have a law that protects them and says they have the right to beat us? I never knew there was a law like that. There is a legal law that says if I walk up to a man and be like, yo, dude, I want to suck your dick, he has the legal right to beat me without anything happening to him. So how many of them going to lie and say that happened when it didn't happen?
That's like that stand your ground mess.
You telling me that you was a victim of a crime and the first thing they asked you was, what did you do? See, that's that Jussie Smollett thing. We ain't even going to go back on that. Because that's why I was so mad at that. Because the fact that I feel he lied and I know people that have been victims of crime, that's why I was mad. It wasn't that I didn't believe him. It wasn't that I had a problem with him going out 2 o'clock in the morning to get food, because I've done that myself. My problem is you're lying. I know you're lying. Because if them two big black African dudes beat him up, me being a light-skinned man, I know I would have had more than a little gash under my eye, a little baby bruise under my eye.
Well, he said that them African guys didn't beat him up. He
Them
said the
eyes
guys
would
were
have been
white.
Well, the white man that beat him up would have bruised him up. He light-skinned. If you light-skinned and you're black, you already know a pimple make you look like you done been fucked up. He looked like he just bumped into something and was like, ooh, I got a bruise, and kept it moving. But we ain't going backwards. We ain't going backwards to that.
Yeah, let's leave that alone.
We ain't going backwards to that. Because there's another issue again. I really hope to God y'all don't send no questions about it because y'all ain't going to like what I got to say.
About what, Jesse Smollett?
But that will be Q&A on Wednesday.
Y'all, please, let's not have a debate about Jesse Smollett.
No, that ain't what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay, because I'm done with that. I'm like really over it. Just like I'm over the R. Kelly thing for now until it comes up again. Let's just leave it alone. But
I'm talking about some curry back.
guys, the potato skins are ready. Okay?
And Joseph is putting more cheese on.
They are ready. You gonna put some more cheese and put them in the oven? I want to show them one. I'm gonna show them one.
Margie, we are cooking. I fried some ribs. I made fried ribs, and he made potato skin.
This is what your potato skin should look like when it's done. Don't that look good, y'all? Now I'm telling you, you're gonna need you a fork and a knife in order to eat this potato skin because it is loaded. You get your sour cream, and you put your sour cream on top. That's your garnish. That's it. But this is my potato skin. Look at that. Look. That's what it is. It's nice and loaded. Look at that. Cheese all melted and stuff. I'm telling you. There you go. There you go, y'all. It don't get no better than this. It don't get no better than this. I'm
And with your
telling you.
potato skin, you gotta add your fried ribs.
That's right. Put it on the plate, Papa. You gotta have your rib. There go your fried ribs. And there go your potato skin. What? What? And I say to you, what? What can I say? What can I say? What you gonna say? What you gonna do? That's a meal right there. That's a meal. This gonna feed your kids. This gonna feed your grandmama, your grandpapa.
Sean, we feel just like
This
you.
gonna feed your uncle.
Tell Sean you
Your
feel
cousin
just
Woodrow.
Like
Huh?
Tell Sean you feel just like her. Trust me, you feel just like her.
What?
She said she feel like getting a blunt and getting loaded.
You know what
Eating
I'm
a
saying?
loaded
Listen. Get your roll up. Get your stuff together. Roll up. Ain't nothing wrong with it. This is 2019. I ain't even gonna be ashamed to listen. Go to the store and get you a white owl or you a game cigarillo. For those of you that know what I'm talking about, get you a game cigarillo and split that bad boy in half and empty it out. Put your stuff up in there and roll up and smoke your shit.
Carlos, you'll get a little bit of a taste because he's making baked ziti Saturday and I'm making the potato salad Saturday.
You.
But the following week, you and Wesley coming over here for dinner. So you'll have a full experience. I don't know what we're going to cook yet, but I'm going to cook you something good. Maybe I'll go down to my southern roots and make some mac and cheese, collard greens, hot water cornbread, and some barbecue chicken.
Yes.
Or maybe I might go into my Jamaican roots and make some curry chicken.
Or some jerk chicken. Yes. But listen, if you got the munchies, you ain't gonna have the munchies no more. Trust me.
Samira, make a peach cobbler.
When you get finished smoking your blunt, you going to sleep after this. Just this one potato and this one rib, you taking you a disco nap. Trust me when I tell you.
LaShawn taking
Trust me
double
when I
loaded.
tell you. You taking you a disco nap after you finish this. After you smoke your blunt and you got the munchies, just one. That's all you need is just one.
LaShawn said you're double loaded.
Mm-hmm. Yes, just one. I'm telling you, the girls ain't gonna want it. But you better cook this before you roll up. Because after you roll, you ain't gonna be, if you got some good stuff. If you got some garbage, you know, because some people got garbage. If you got some good stuff, there it go. There it is. There it is. Yes. Yes. Delicious. I'm getting ready to, girl. When I tell y'all I'm gonna tear this up. I'm gonna tear it up like newspaper because it ain't built right no way. I'm gonna tear it up. I'm gonna tear it up after I have me another cup of coffee, of course. But yes, with that being said, guys, are we signing off?
Yeah.
With that being said, guys, we thank you again for joining us tonight. Please go onto our page at the McRae Kingz and like and follow us. Again, we are on YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. Like and follow our page. Share. Tell a friend about us. Share, and then share some more. Leave your questions and your comments. Don't forget our lineup. On Monday nights, we're going to be doing Grown Folks Talk at 8 p.m. And the after show is at 9:15. You'll be able to call in and ask all and make your comments and ask your questions on Monday nights. On Wednesday nights, you'll be able to join us for a Q&A with the Kings at 8 p.m. And then on Saturdays, what's Saturdays?
You see what LaShawn said? We got the bomb puff in LA.
Okay.
Well, you know, you might need to, I'll get in your inbox.
Yes, girl. But anyway, what's Saturday's lineup? Coffee with the Kings?
Coffee with the Kings.
At what time?
At 9 a.m.
Coffee with the Kings at 9 a.m. Listen, we need to make that 10 a.m. because, y'all, sometime I'll be
Well,
between
this
9
Saturday
and
is
10.
going to be 9 a.m. because of the party. So
Yes.
we got to get ready for the party.
Yes.
So if we do it at 10, it's going to be real short. If we do it at 9, it could be a longer show.
Yes. So just for this weekend, we're going to do Coffee with the Kings at 9 a.m.
If you go into the McRae Kingz page, I actually made a post and I put when the shows are coming on, what they're listed. And at the bottom of that, I put all the platforms that we're on, and all the platforms are the McRae Kingz. Also, if you like the way me and Tramel do the way we format our shows and the way we do our shows, just like and comment. If you want us to be more professional and talk like this, like I'm
Hello,
Gail
how
and
are
he's
you?
Oprah, let us know, and we'll do that for you. Okay.
I'm not doing that.
That's what I was doing this
I'm
morning.
not doing that. I don't care. Y'all want that. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it because it ain't me. But anyway, with that being said, also, if you want a copy of this recipe or you missed anything in this recipe, of course, you can go back and watch the live. You can go back and watch the live. But if you want us to send you the recipe, please inbox us. And for a small fee, we'll type it out. So,
I'll type it out. I don't need the small fee.
With that being said, we are going to sign off now. Please, again, like and follow us.
We agree,
like and follow us.
We
like
agree.
and follow us. Like and follow us. And join us tomorrow, Monday, for Q&A with the Kings. And we'll see you soon.
No.
What? No.
See, we changed the format.
Oh,
Q&A is what.
I'm sorry. Join us for Grown Folks Talk tomorrow night.
Yes, get your cocktail, get your snack, lean back, and get ready to talk.
Yes, and you can't participate in the after show if you've missed the show. So tune in tomorrow.
'Cause that's going to be your opportunity to talk to us live and tell us what you want to say or what you wanted to say during the live. You'll have that opportunity on
and be
the
careful.
after show.
Don't be trying to get flipped on the line because you'll get red too. You'll get red. Anyway, with that being said, we're gonna sign off now. I'm going to have my potato skin and my rib, and I will talk to y'all later. Kisses.
Peace.
Team McRae.
All day.